Monster Hunter World is Capcom's best-selling game, and with its constant updates and Iceborne expansion, that lead has only increased. The game was made as a way of reaching out to the whole world by creating a much-anticipated console title and having it released worldwide at the same time. Here are 5 things you need to know about Capcom's biggest hit. While the game was produced by longtime producer Ryozo Tsujimoto, son of Capcom's founder, the director is a newer face, having served as a lead designer on previous titles and now directing his first game. When Yuya Tokida graduated, he chose to join Capcom because of the E3 2003 trailer they'd released for the first Monster Hunter. In the trailer, the hunters explore a wide environment, and the monsters live as part of an ecosystem. For World, Tokida wanted to go back to the basics, back to the core element of what Monster Hunter is, and realize that with modern technology. World may seem like a big new step, but its basis is in 2003. Part of this modern technology being used is motion capture. Mocap isn't exactly new for the series though. Hunters have been using motion capture data for a while, and even the monsters use motion capture for their introductory cutscenes. But the major difference here is quantity. To get the feeling of realism and weight right, actors will get on all fours and play out the attacks, walks, and other movements of monsters. The motions are always adjusted by hand by animators afterwards, but having all of these actors spending so much time pretending to be monsters is what allows them to create so much realistic animation efficiently. However, due to the reliance on motion capture, this makes multi-legged creatures difficult to realise. In fact, it's often the case that monsters' 3D rigs will be adjusted and then used for different monsters just to speed up the process of realising this ambitious game. But something like a spider is uniquely complicated. You can't use motion capture unless you can get a spider to agree to wearing a suit, and there's no similar rigs in the game. If you want to bring back the insect creatures of previous titles, it has to be done from scratch. All art requires inspiration, and where else would Monster Hunter staff get inspiration from than the zoo? The team is constantly visiting zoos and aquariums to get an idea of how real animals move, and then they can use that information to inform the animations of the monsters in the game. It's not just the animation team either. For locations like the ancient forest, environment artists will travel the world in search of inspiration, taking photos of different types of vegetation as they go. In this way, they can create a sense of believability to their fantasy worlds. Monster Hunter World has been blessed with collaborations from Resident Evil, Final Fantasy XIV, The Witcher 3 and more, but it needs to be the right fit to exist within the Monster Hunter world. While it's clear that Capcom properties get a little extra leeway, they will only work with outside properties that specifically mesh with this world of monsters. For Final Fantasy XIV, Behemoth headed to the new world and found his place by battling the other local creatures. And for the Witcher 3 collab, you play as Geralt, as he investigates a lesson, as he'd do in his own game. We'll likely see more collabs in Iceborne, but we can guarantee that even with portals and magic, it'll still feel like a consistent world. Thanks for watching OTAQUEST in Japan. Feel free to subscribe to find out more about the art and creation of Japanese pop culture.